everyone. Welcome to the Poets Lounge. My name's Paulette Henson, and I am the host of the Poets Lounge. I welcome you all today to the show. I'm super excited to have my guest this evening join us. We have three poets that are going to give us their energy. And so we're just going to jump right in tonight. And we have Ahmed from Saudi Arabia. Ahmed, go ahead.
Thank you. This is a poem that I've written yesterday in the
Wow.
style of Jericho Brown. He's
Okay.
also a poet from the US. Uh,
Nice.
Let me just start with the poem. Uh, at at the start of the morning, I see my mother. In her brown eyes, I see joy like no other. No other things to bother my day. No cold nor rain to come in my way. My way is a path built with faith. I say so with every adversity I face. I face my own darkness each day and night. I fight to win my freedom, and I just might be true what they say about dreams. They might come true if you know what they mean. They mean to hurt me because I told the truth, but I won't let anyone hide it as long as it's true. It's true what they say in life. We should love one another. At the start of the morning, I see my mother.
Wow. Beautiful.
Thank you.
Beautiful. I love that. I'm a mom, so that's beautiful. And I have sons, so I love that. Thank you. Thank you for that. What was how did you find you said that's a poem written by someone else here in the US?
Well, no, I've written the poem, but I've written it in the style of Jericho Brown. Jericho
Okay.
Brown invented a style called a duplex, which basically the first line of the poem has to be at the end of the line, and last two words have to be in the second bar.
Right.
Basically, if you notice, I've done that. That's the style. It's called duplex.
Duplex.
Yes,
Duplex. Okay, got it. Thank you for that.
sure.
Okay, who do we have up next? Michael, you would you like to go next or okay, go ahead.
But I won't mind going next.
Go ahead.
Be glad to listen next.
Welcome.
Is it Michael or me?
You,
Go,
go for
please.
it.
Oh, so it's me. Oh, okay. So I'm O. That's my pen name. I just moved down here from Houston, Texas to Fort Lauderdale. So I'm trying to build my poetry community,
Okay,
So
nice.
I would love to connect with you guys on, I guess, social media if you guys have it or IG or
Yes.
whatever. I'll put it in the chat, whatever. But
Okay,
yeah, I'm
nice.
gonna do my poem. Um, this poem is called Mama's Dead. Mama's dead, and the pew space beside me pulses for a brother who pawned his halo, absent our mother's funeral. I know you. You used to know us. And I don't want to hear how you can't hear mama calling you from the upper room. You stretch below a signpost, boils fevering your body, centipedes creeping up your spine. Mama's dead. And the obituary poem I wrote is still the poem I wrote without your memories. Ask how I felt when cousin Big Thunder questioned me, where are you? Amid the darkness, all my teeth held was a mouthful of fog. Don't tell me you're riding in cars with ex-cons, slipping into stores, dancing aisles, your pockets pregnant. You know mama taught us all about working hard on those white folks' jobs, but mama's dead, and she's probably sent it better than you. Save your justification of your dreads housing dirt from 4 summers ago. A tongue piercing done by a blue banded teen. You can have it, your soliloquy on making homies with IHOP workers on smoke breaks, finessing for triple stacks. You suing the Salvation Army. You're trying to donate blood for money. You choking the librarian for protesting the nest you made beneath the last urinal. I owe you a flood cosmic enough to tie up your tongue because I don't want to hear about you ripping off churches for toilet tissue, wiping your ass one day with your birth certificate. Hell no, you can't put integrity on Lil Way. Gnawing on those same words, it ain't that big of a deal. Passing out at parks, playing hide and go peep on hungry men, you sopping up comfort in your habitat of hookers, dealers sprinkling little gods in a spoon. Are you letting them permeate your body with a plague, a disease swallowing you from within? No. At best, you're probably coddled by a lover, bathing you in cognac, then marring you with a baseball bat. I don't want to hear about what I don't want to hear unless I hear you setting your clock back to before mama's death. Suck back those words. You ain't seen Earth since your last pipe and soul check. Hard. Us. Nelson in the front of the TV, laughing and losing it over Martin and Gina on the screen. I bet it be as peaceful as those pigeons you name, or those sunflower seeds you spit out surrounding your shape like chalk outline on the floor, the same one we'll will mama on the hearse on. But look at that half grin on mama. I'm sure it's for when mama hammer timed in the kitchen with hot cocoa, cigarette burns in your britches. For that, I'll take your twitching, counting cracks in the concrete, loitering outside the chapel with my flyers for your whereabouts, nailed from town to town. I can even take your squint through the stained glass, wishing mama serenity, dressed in your joint favorite color, plum. So take these petunias, this wrath laced with weeping too. Oh, brother, I pray there's enough of you left to forgive.
Wow.
Thank y'all.
Wow. Amazing. Amazing.
Really
Thank
Thank you.
you.
powerful.
That
What
was.
may I ask what prompted you to write such a poem? And I admire not only the writing, but the force, righteous force with which you delivered it to us.
I guess the best way to answer that question is I guess it was just so real, it just had to come out. I had to get it out of me because my brother did not show up to our mother's funeral. And I had a series of places where he could be, knowing him the way I know him. And I said, I'll accept you peeking through the stained glass window as long as you're here. And he didn't show. So,
Mm,
and we still haven't heard from him.
mm,
I am so sorry.
It's all right.
I'm sorry.
Thank you for your honesty.
Thank you.
Um,
And I'm thankful that you were able to share that, because you know what, that starts your healing with that. When you get it out and you speak it, and it starts the path of healing. So thank you for that. I appreciate that, because I know that's tough. I know that's tough. Okay, Michael, you are next.
Thank you. Thank you, Paulette. Thank you, friends. This is called Clouds, and it opens with a reference to the clouds above me on a crystal blue day here in Western Massachusetts. But there's a larger implication of the concept of clouds, as you will see in this poem about Israel and Gaza. And it goes like this. As this afternoon the cotton candy clouds share space with azure sky, I surmise that God above does not abide the lie that Hamas's savage strike justifies the Israeli government's genocide. Widows, orphans, strangers bear the brunt of extreme and arbitrary force. Displaced, tented families eke out day-by-day survival, searching bomb-razed hospitals and schools for children's charred remains. In Gaza, when the missiles come, there are no clouds, and yet we cannot see the sky, a mother's plaintive voice confides. If you lose me, you will grow to live your life, her last child is advised. I can't countenance the cruelty as a Jew by choice of 30 years, with the 13 attributes of mercy as life's beacon light. Prime Minister Netanyahu's conduct causes our ancestral land to clone horrors we deplore. Denying food, inducing famine is alone a sin, but Israel's lies when soldiers killed aid workers, whom bulldozers buried with their van, was already more than I could bear.
Mm.
Who is left to heal the crawling wounded in the rubble of the raid that drops the bomb? There are no clouds, and yet we cannot see the sky, the widow said. But no one seems to care. It's controversial, say the leaders whose platitudes preserve what I perceive as unity's facade. It shames me to feel free in elder years to relish sunshine sky, lacking platforms of the prominent who should sound the shofar's conscience call. May heartfelt thoughts awaken all to the immorality of what silence has allowed. May compassion bond all caught in crossfires to force an end to war. As conduits of blessings, may they then share sight of sky.
Mm.
Thank you for hearing me speak.
Wow. Wow. That's a very touching subject. Um, I feel so, the people, the everyday people, they're not involved in all of that that's going on. And they, are just stuck in the middle with the crossfire, and it's
Always.
horrible. And so thank you for that acknowledgement because, they're people just like we are. And thank you for that. We do have another person. Jasmine, are you speaking tonight? Hello, Jasmine? Okay, maybe she's not speaking. Okay, so I am going to read from a poet. Her name is Clarice Annette Brooks, and she has this book. It's called, I don't know if you can see it, Excuse Me While I Live My Life. And it's a book of various poems. And this one is called Boxed. Did you know your world was open when you first arrived? The possibilities were endless. So many reasons yet to thrive. But someone said, stop now. Remain where it is known. Get back inside your box. Remain where it is known and safe. That's when your mind began to lock. You stayed right here and you watched while others lived out their dreams. While you believed the lie that only they were born for great things. And when you questioned, you were told, hush now, don't talk silly. That's life. That life's not for you or me. Just strive for normalcy. So you asked once more and were told again, stop talking like a fool. You can't do those kinds of things. That ain't for me or you. So there you stayed and you remained believing the common lie that keeps you locked inside your box. That's now locked from the inside. And when I read this, that's the end of that poem, but it talks about how we unbox ourselves, on whatever, like the sky is the limit. There isn't anything that any of us cannot do if we don't put our mind to it. And sometimes, people will say things or influences and we feel like we can't do certain things. So um thank you. Who is next? It's Ahmed, you're next.
Thank you so much. Okay, so the next poem I've actually written back in November. This one was written in November while I was looking at a painting by Salvador Dali.
Mm.
The painting is called Swans Reflecting Elephants.
Mm-hmm.
That's just the context of the actual poem before I read it.
Okay.
All right. Uh, can dead trees speak? A man with doubt and sadness in his eyes. Swans in a pond during the morning start. In a place where both a boat and elephants roam around the burning caves. Under the blue sky, they all misbehave. The gentle water touching the shores. Around the rocks, reaching the highest tops. With half a moon at the far east, with fleeting clouds. Out in the west, there you'll see life's strangest quests. Thank you.
Nice. Thank you. Thank you. All right, you want to talk about it or you want to tell us your inspiration behind that?
Like I said, it was basically a painting by Salvador Dali.
Mm-hmm.
If you'll just allow me, I'll just maybe download the actual photo from just 1 minute.
Okay. Do you want to put it in the chat or you want to
Yes,
share? Okay,
I
perfect.
will share it right now.
Thank you. That's
Just 1 minute.
awesome.
This is it by Salvador Dali.
Mm-hmm.
I liked it. It had multiple. If you notice, the actual painting is very multi-layered in meaning. It has, yeah.
Oh,
So if you look at the actual painting, it's very complex. So I've actually enjoyed looking at the painting and certain sights and seeings, or what I've actually interpreted. I tried to use it from the painting. I recommend that a lot of people would look at Salvador paintings, and they take inspiration from it while writing. That's
yeah.
all I.
Perfect. Perfect. I like that. Thank you. Thank you for sharing. Okay. Oak, are you next?
Yes, I'm
Okay.
next.
Okay.
Yeah, I love the space we have too, by the way. Thank you for having the space for us. I really appreciate it.
Sure. Thank you. Thank you. I was just telling Michael this is the second year. And so I'm really excited to continue on because it's important and everyone enjoys it. So take it
Mm,
away.
absolutely. This poem here is called Beepa's Black Revere. And bring back the grudge, the 90s era, a sweeter place for us. Hickory Rhapsody, Doorless Jeep, Maybelline Judge. When black youngins would have parachute dreams, like to league a rugged soul movement, sculpting a new sound, becoming an urban sitcom phenomenon. Before black moguls got juked, blackface cabaret, novelty caged, a cackle worthy of a buzz, trending, Milky Penuts a lyric adjacent, the era of slap bracelets, back when we rode up on big wheels, ragtop, bopping, swarming through menthol smoke, bubblegum tape, double skip rope, young antennas wide eyed, when hope was to be a Mr. Cooper gym coach or a John Sally Fox sports host, back when Kim Folk's eyes were set on black supremes, Tonka lifting the Captain America in me, this my cousin them shouting. That's gonna be you one day. I think I can. I think I can. Stand up Hollywood maven. Before the Me Too movement got exploited, i.e. Brian Banks, Anthony Anderson, fuzzy framed, like a fad, like Hunter Green balloon valences, the same shade as cold hard cash. 10,000 things they hate about you, perhaps because we still strive like we all that, and a bag of chips. with a clear book bag after 400 years of tyranny? Tickle me, hell no. It's a stripped down smile with Kurt Cobain shades on. Polaroid us with the WB frog, a cootie catcher, babe watching us. When we used to dreamcast of Cosby, reversed of all the backstreet noise from Dr. Dre to Jay-Z, as if Obsidian Men and Limelight look to New Jack City. Boomerang back Portier, Montel and Midday, James Earl Jones, Crooklyn Spike Lee, Black Enterprise and Rising before it got sloppy Joe sabotaged by counterparts, algorithm owners, purveyors of race, touchstone and clips together, X-File and Black entertainers, lyricists, entrepreneurs, the few Black icons for youngins to look up to, as if Hugh Hefner and Jack Nicholson's Neon Seal Life was more Teletubby than Tip Drill. Tailback Dunkaroos, softy hair grease, watching Red and Stimpy buffoons before dipping us in tie-dye. True Lies, Shea Club, Shea Jangaleg, as if rainbow bullets ricochet, as if we're graphic smoke hogs scattered in the scholastic catalog. Nesquik Black Fantasy reeling, forgiving the same sins as whites, harboring drugs, guns, and coercion. Bring back the Desiree. Jamming to Raphael Sadiq in the Pontiac, our indigo mood rings. Ask Jeeves, has he found it yet? That town where Black dreams can breathe.
That was wonderful.
Thank you.
Wonderful, wonderful. Okay, perfect.
Thank you.
All righty, sure.
Oak, apart from what you shared in your words, I sensed a joy, a spirit, a real vigorous spirit in how you brought that to us.
Yes.
Admirable. Thank you. And ironically, the poem that I'm about to read is called Joy, which explores it not in a stereotypic cheerleading comment, but rather from 8 perspectives, looking under rocks sometimes, looking above at the birds that fly in the sky at other times. And it goes like this. 1. Joy has large and small containers, as in the aftermath of a welcoming in-person chair yoga class, I hear Led Zeppelin acoustic ballads on the car radio while driving home from Lennoxtown to the grace of a solitary chickadee's contented melody from a rooftop as I pass below while walking. 2. That the corner's looming elm will outlive me moves eyes to wispy clouds that winds dispel. The impermanence of all things involves ourselves. A yearning soul emanates from the divine spark within to pray. May the presence that transcends guide meaningfully through days. 3. Joy permeates Pittsfield's reign as I among 400 with my beloved espouse goodness at a rally. We've come as if wood carvings from the silences of homes to count ourselves among the elders who, having marched for peace and justice from the 60s, still perceive a better world. Fertile minds belie our fragile, aged frames. 4. That breath follows breath brings awe. Humility bends my waist in gratitude. As I straighten to survey a mountain trail's surroundings, I surmise that I take much for granted. Legs that ran 5 marathons when young, etched strides on muddy routes to reach the sublime summit view. 5. I cry at corners parting. Barbed wire barriers to left and right dispel fleeting warmth from worship within Rikers Island's prison walls. 9 30-minute friends, unconstitutionally detained, re-enter hell while our small Torah team turns right. I sense a fragile line divides. 6. A crimson parka's angled hood hides someone's face from April snow. A husky voice, to my surprise, emits a Berkshire Spring. A lamb, not lion image aligns with this reality. I raise my sleeve as if a mitt to catch then cradle flakes. I squint its sleeves to see holy intricacies and patterns. 7. Peaceful morning before the waking world disrupts pristine creation. First light through foggy pane shows crinkled leaves, a sparrow's camouflage in grass, where morning dove descends. Cardinal joins in parsing blades to cordially pursue the deck feeder's fallen seeds, while from one another we from one another so often seek or take. Hollow-winged, melodic friends model coexistence, patience, and resilience, for when human eyes discern what human minds deny. And last, 8. One cleansing breath's a blessing, the ensuing sequence then a miracle. I pause to honor that my aging frame at 72 sustains its arc along life's marathon. I dedicate chapped lips, coffee sips, to cherish pulsing heart and lung with thanks for what nearsighted eyes, bifocal glasses enable me to see as sparse sunshine rays crease indigo in a scene for now of peace. Thank you.
Wow, thank you, Michael. That was wonderful. I really enjoyed that. It was very relaxing. Your delivery, I was just like thinking and following along.
Lovely of you to say. Thank you, Paulette.
Awesome, awesome. Well, gentlemen, this has been amazing. Thank you all for showing up tonight and expressing your poetry. I definitely appreciate you all. I welcome you all to come back. We meet on the first Friday of every month, the same time, same bat channel. Enjoy your holiday season.
Good to be with you, friends.
Thank you so much.
Good to hear you as well.
Thank
Thank
you,
you,
guys.
Paulette.
Thank you, guys. Thank you,
Yes, thank
Ahmed.
you.
All
See you.
righty. Bye,
Goodbye.
Michael.